I have a good friend from across the Atlantic, all the way over there. He's come all the way onto the online screen just to join us on our Twitch. And he's going to be my co-host today because I can't lose my senses all by myself. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to a very interesting individual. He's been on the show once before. I'm going to count him down, and I'm sure you guys will recognize the voice, the style, the sass, the urbanism, the amazing guy, the Saint, and he's coming on your screen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Saint back at it like a con addict with the jackrabbit. Yo, check it! For shiz on this, my boo business. What's going on, everybody in the hizzy? Wicked Wolves Gaming, make some mother effing noise. Oh, you know what it do, baby boo. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here. It's your boy Saint. You know what it do. I am here, and I'm happy to co-host the Packcast. Yes, I'm very excited to be here, man. I was ecstatic when they told me, yo, Say, you want to come to the Packcast? I was like, heck yeah! So, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? If you don't know by now, my name is Saint. I am the U.S. Regional Manager for Wicked Wolves Gaming. Yes, the U.S. Regional Manager for content creation for Wicked Wolves Gaming. And let me just tell you, everything has been on fire ever since. And ladies and gentlemen, I am glad to be here. Glad to go co-host. And I am here to introduce to you the rest of the panel for today. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you my brother from the U.S. Yes, from the crazy Americans from the U.S. side, because we crazy over here. If you haven't seen it, we pretty crazy over here. My brother from another mother. He is the IGO for the U.S. comp team. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for WWG Havoc.
What up, everybody? My name is Havoc, a.k.a. Eddie. And yeah, I am the US CDL IGL for the US COD team. And I mainly play Modern Warfare.
Put your hands together for the one, the only Bob from HR.
What's up, guys? You already know who it is. Cameron here. I'm the HR and welfare manager. And if you don't follow me, you're a nerd.
We are going to talk about this generation, the PlayStation 4. We are going to start over with the Saint. So, Mr. Saint, tell me, what do you feel? Do you have 2 or 3 games? We'll talk, one by one, we'll talk about them. Which game do you think moved your world on the PlayStation 4? Name a game.
From this gen. Yeah. The game that would have to move my world was, recently, coming across the games nowadays, like you got Modern Warfare did come out wonders with the audio, that the sound, the realistic, the graphics. I've never known the type of stuff that goes on inside of your ears with the headset on and stuff. And Modern Warfare really brought out footsteps to a whole new level. And that's what I was really talking to the guys about the other day, is that when you put the headset on and you can hear these footsteps around the corner, and you know it's on the right side of you or the left side of you. And I'm like, man, video games make you do that. They mess with your senses. And they mess with your senses and everything. Now, that's one thing. But that game really brought out the realistic. And I've talked to a whole bunch of buddies of mine that are in the military, and they said that Modern Warfare is the closest to being as realistic as possible than any other war game there is out there. The sound effects is on par. The stories, the way it looks, the way the uniforms look, the way, everything about it was just spot on. So that was the game that really moved me this gen, that it felt like I was really there, man. It really did.
I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to agree with Saint that Modern Warfare was one of them. But for me, what really did it was Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh,
yes,
okay,
yeah. For me, that brought up more realism. You could literally open world. I love playing Zelda, and when Breath of the Wild, like that came out, I 100%ed it. No problem, Zelda.
Wow.
Red Dead kind of brought that to the actual mainstream console, like it brought the open world. Obviously, you got other games, Skyrim, stuff like that have been, but as far as like new gen, recent, that for me really did it for me. You could go fishing, you could go hunting, you could get your own meat, it just brought all of that to realization. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me.
So, for my Xbox, realistically, it was Doom Eternal. Doom. I've been a fan of Doom ever since I could start playing any form of video game. And Doom 2016 was up there for me. The soundtrack was phenomenal. The gameplay was phenomenal. It was just all round fun. And then the second one came out. I went and splashed on the £200 version. I've got my my helmet up, my Doom Eternal helmet sat over there
Oh, that's right.
next to my Doom
Oh,
Revenant.
I think you showed that to me last time. Yeah, I
Yes.
remember it. Pretty cool.
My wife wasn't happy about it because I was just like, oh yeah, I've just spent 200 quid on a new game. But the soundtrack for that and everything, and the story and the gameplay, it was just it's a really hard game because they just go like, oh, here's a level. You're not moving from this. Here's like 100 enemies. Kill them all quickly.
Kill them all before you move anywhere. Yeah.
But there's just so much replayability with it, and it was just so much fun.
I've been banging on about the game that I really like right now, which I've just finished, which was the Ghost of Tsushima. That was the one that was really emotionally packed. Although I look big and scary, I'm a big softie on the inside, so I kept on welling up on the stories. I know, it's amazing. But I'm more of a story-based kind of guy, so I prefer stories like that, video game content like that. It was a good surprise when God of War was coming back. That was a good surprise for me, because when they finished the God of War 3, you've killed Zeus, you've done everything. What more do you need? What more do you want? And it was a satisfying ending. Then they said, no, we're going to do God of War again. And I'm like, like Hollywood makes sequels just to try and milk a dry cow.
Yep.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man still kind of works. That's the amazing thing, though. They still make a Spider-Man work. But that's what I was worried they're going to do to God of War. But they brought it back, and he's got a son, and his son looks like it's going to be Loki. So that actually worked really cool, really well. So that's pretty cool. So that's my game that's up there as well. Mainstream. Were there any niche games that weren't so mainstream on these consoles or on the platforms that you think were kind of underrated but were still quite amazing? Can you guys think of any games? So I'll pass the mic over to Saint first. Can you think of anything? It's kind of tough, that question.
Yeah, so from that really hasn't gone, it's Dues.
If you want to think about it, I can pass the mic over.
Let's go ahead and pass it over. Let's go.
Pass. There's a cat there who has an opinion on which game.
I'll take it.
So what about you, Havoc? What you got?
Cameron,
can you think of a game that was... Sorry?
Cameron's got one. I'm still mulling.
Yeah,
yeah.
Go on then, Bob. Do you think you have an idea of a game that was very niche, but still kind of really made a mark on the industry, you think? Or even just on you?
It wasn't so much niche, but I feel like it wasn't as played as much because of the first one. And mine's Division 2.
Oh.
Division 2.
The Division 2.
I'm on that right now. I'm playing that right now. It's really cool.
The Division 2 was a massive markup from the first one. The first one wasn't that great. And to get the better stuff, you had to buy the DLC.
Yeah.
Redeemed a panel howl.
Oh,
right.
Okay, that's your panel howl. Okay, very cool.
Ready?
Thanks, Jester.
Yeah.
Keep talking, Bob. We know something cool has happened. That's okay. Go ahead, Bob.
So, and then you had to buy the Division Underground and everything to kind of get like a better experience. And then they brought the Division 2 out, and they just improved on the game so much more. Like, I've just started on my Twitch stream. I'm going through the new DLC, Warlords of New York. And it's a short DLC, but they've added more into it. So, the Division 2. If you've not played it, Division 2, play it. It's phenomenal. It's so much fun.
Oh man, so I think it was like last year or so. And I'm thinking of it because it was very, very. They were hyping it up very, very well, and I think we only went over there for about 2-3 weeks, and we just casually go over there every once in a while. But it's on Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Ghost Recon Breakpoint. It was, because I was a Ghost Recon from the first Ghost Recon that came out. Back in the day when it was Ghost Recon, it was Medal of Honor, and it was Splinter Cell. I mean, Splinter Cell was an underrated game as well, but the ones that brought back was Ghost Recon Breakpoint to me, and I really enjoyed it at the time that I was there. But I guess it just faded away so easily with all the other games coming out, and the updates that were coming out for Call of Duty and whatnot. So we really stopped going over there. But yeah, if I had to say one, it would be Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Yeah, I got one. I just started playing this a month ago or so, but and I'm probably gonna get flack for it, but SnowRunner. Yeah. So SnowRunner, it's a trucking game. It's a driving game. So you're going through like the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. You're going through Alaska. You're going through and delivering consumables like steel beams, wood planks from the warehouse to the farm. But on your way, you'll get stuck in the mud. You'll have to winch yourself out. It's so frustrating, but it's just one of those games where like Saint, if you were to stream it, obviously, you know, you could make it, you could psych it up, you could do whatever, but you're just sitting there engaging with the people in your chat. Literally, it's like takes no effort. It's kind of relaxing, but at the same time, you just want to throw your controller across the room because you're stuck in the mud. You gotta go all the way back to the garage, get your little truck, pull them out.
Bob, don't get that game, Bob. Okay,
man, don't. It sounds like don't get it, Bob.
Yeah, do not get it.
SnowRunner, I really enjoy it.
One game I'm gonna name is Nier Automata. Now, Nier Automata was kind of like an anime game. And the only reason it really got famous was people was obviously because it's anime, sexualizing the main character. B2, I think her name was, 2B or whatever it was. That's the only reason you'll know her face because of the freaking Rule 34 of the internet. And there wasn't much Rule 34 that needed to be applied, let's be honest. It's a Japanese making anime. You know exactly what it's going to be like. But the story really got to me. And you know what? Spoiler for everyone. Spoiler alert for Nier Automata. You're supposed to be an alien. An alien. You're a machine. You're an android. Your base is on the moon, I think it was. I can't remember. And you're going back to Earth to quite literally try and help establish the human population back on Earth again. But when you play the game, you find out humans are already extinct. So there's nothing left except for the programming that you're stuck with just to try and reinforce some sort of stability on planet Earth. So you're up against the people who ordered you to go and make Earth habitable again for humans that don't exist anymore. And that was the one that, I mean, I had a suspicion in the game that maybe this is happening, because the only reason I had that suspicion is because I'm very much a story buff. And I said it would be great if a good twist if the humans didn't exist anymore. And I had my suspicions built up and it confirmed that. So that really knocked it out. We'd like to look into the future now. So the future coming up, we know. Staying during the mind. Well done, you're so funny.
Look to the future,
I'm slowing down the clap because I'm getting sarcastic. That's not the point. We shall move forward on to the next console. We love you, Sing. Don't worry, I'm just an ass. PlayStation 5 is coming out. Xbox Tower, Xbox Series X, I believe it's called. That's coming out too. PC is just PC. You're just king of everything anyway. Yep. So what we'd like to talk about is the upcoming games that you might be looking forward to, the trailers. Spider-Man has been mentioned 17 times, so don't say Spider-Man.
Some of the games that I'm looking for, PlayStation 5, because I will be getting the PlayStation 5. I'm looking for the new GTA. I've heard rumors that GTA is going to be coming out, and hopefully it does. But also, they're bringing back some old school open world games, such as they're remastering Mafia. Mafia was back in 2002, and now they're remastering it, and I'm like ecstatic for that, because I remember staying up late nights trying to get that game and playing it all night long.
I'm gonna have to go with Gran Turismo. I've always been a fan.
I didn't think of that one.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of Gran Turismo. I haven't played it since PS3, but that's just because it didn't really intrigue me until I saw it this morning, and I was like, all right, that's going to be good. Also, the new one that they featured, Godfall. That one looks really good.
Godfall looks sexy as anything.
Good. It looks
sexy
so
as
good.
anything. Yeah, I cannot wait to see.
Two. The one I'm not looking forward to is GTA 5. That's just got to go away.
Gotham Knights, which just got released last night, the trailer. Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. That looks phenomenal. And Black Myth.
Black Myth? I haven't heard that one.
So it's just been announced recently. Basically, it's you play Wukong, the Monkey King.
Okay.
And it looks like it's going to be a based around him and his powers and everything. And as from a kid, I remember watching Monkey, Legend of Monkey, all those TV shows, and that they stuck me for years. So I'm very excited for Black Myth. The trailer looks phenomenal, though.
I'm just looking at the images, and that looks sexy as anything. It is very hard. Cold War. That looks like it's going to be interesting, too. Good shout out.
It's going to be nice.
Okay. Avengers. That's a good one. We'll come on to that next. So anybody seen the trailer? I mean, right now, I've just seen the trailers that, glamorize. Not gameplay trailer, but he's played the open beta version. How do you play the open beta version?
Some of the guys played open beta the other day. I was watching their stream, and It looked very interesting. A couple of bugs there and there, but the Hulk smashes.
It's beta, isn't it?
Hulk.
The Hulk
Yeah,
smashes.
Hulk smashes. I'm just telling you that the way so realistically too.
You know what? Because there was a Hulk game ages ago, a couple of consoles ago. It was a Hulk, and that game, even though the graphics were cardboard graphics, it was an amazing game. It was renowned. People loved it because it was so realistic. It was open world. You could smash cars. You could make cars into boxing gloves. You could throw tanks about. You could jump up buildings and everything. And for that generation of game to do that for the Hulk was bloody amazing. So the fact that they're going to do this on PlayStation 5, I already know it's making me wet at the mouth because I can't wait to watch because that'll be amazing. And Psycho Jester, he's the one I think he's played it. He says it feels and it plays amazing. Awesome. Can anyone play the new Ultimate Alliance on Switch? I don't know. But thank you for asking. You know what, guys? I'm predicting it now. New Tony Hawk, yeah, because they're remaking the new Tony Hawk. Good shout out. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, I could not put down my controller. I think I played that for months. It was amazing. It was amazing. I'm going to call this out. I say in the next 5 to 6 years, VR is going to be the standard full stop. That is my hope because I can't wait to see that happen. But yes, it's just... the gaming world has moved at such a rapid rate in the past decade. I mean, we know this for a fact, right? I believe the technology itself, the standard of technology doubles every decade, apparently. So the technology we have in 2020 now is double the capacity we had in 2010. And why is that? It's because the technology feeds the technology, which means that the computing capacity that we have gets better and better. It improves on itself, and we can use it to do more and more intricate things. It's amazing, right? So just what PlayStation 5 will do, what the Xbox Series X will do, it's going to be amazing. I think I'm going to book a week off from work just to test it out. I don't know. My nephews are, the oldest is 11, then it's 12, sorry. Then it's 10, then it's 8, then it's 5. And they're looking forward to the PlayStation 5 because they smashed up the PlayStation 4. That's not the point. There's one thing I forgot to do at the beginning. I'm very sorry that I didn't do that. Havoc, we gave you a duty, as it were. We wanted you to give us a shout out for a particular crew in the Wicked Wolves that did quite amazingly quite recently. Could you do that, please?
Yeah. Yesterday we had our Apex Legend team play in a kill race tournament. They ended up taking 6th out of 40. So these guys, they hadn't been together that long. They've been known each other, but they haven't trained much. They jumped in, they did it for fun, and they came out placing really, really well. So let's give a big shout out and a big round of applause for those guys.
GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat.
Right. GG's and howls in the chat. That is amazing. That's worth a howl. Don't just blind howl me. I'm sorry. We are not going to howl off until something amazing happens. Apex team number 6 out of 40 just after getting together. That is not a joke. And that's in the world, isn't it? If I'm correct. That's on the planet, for God's sakes. Apex teams, you guys are amazing. We are so proud to have you as part of the Wolves. Yeah. We hope and definitely pray and expect you to smash it when you get practicing. We can't wait to see how far you're going to go. Is there anything else you guys like to add about what we might have missed out on this generation or next generation games before I hand the mic over to the Alpha? So I'll pass the mic over to Saint. Do you have anything else you'd like to add before we leave?
I'm hoping with the next generation. I'm an old school guy. Ladies and gentlemen, I might look young, but I'm not young. I'm 34 years old, and so so I really enjoy the old school games such as Super Mario and with stuff that I grew up on, Sonic the Hedgehog. All of that good stuff, Tetris and all that. So I'm hoping that the next gen could bring back some of those old games, but with nowadays graphics and technology to make it the best experience possible and to continue that tradition. So I'm just excited to see what the future holds, man.
I'm kind of excited to see what Nintendo does. Coming up. Because they've been teasing the Switch 2, they've been teasing a lot of that kind of different stuff. But me being growing up with Pokemon, right? Pokemon and all that, Mario, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm a big handheld guy for the Nintendo side. I love it. So I'm kind of excited to see what they do with that and what kind of announcements they have for us.
I need a new base building strategy game, a good one. We've not had Command & Conquer ruined it. Yep. Warhammer Dawn of War ruined it. StarCraft was the last one to even like attempt anything like that.
Yeah,
I played Command and Conquer from like the earliest stage. That was like one of my favorite games. I think a company, a indie company, making a Starship Troopers one, a strategy game.
Starship Troopers,
Yeah.
yes.
It's Terran Command. It's called. I'm not sure if it's base building, but I need a new base building game. I've sank so many hours into them, and I just need one.
We literally have the last 10 minutes left. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we need to introduce the amazing, the glorious, the fantabulous, the leader who brought us all together, the guy who conceived the idea of the wolves, the alpha himself, the Jaster. Everybody, please howl and cheer and chant for the Jaster. Jaster, can you please make yourself known and show yourself? There you are. Awesome. How you doing, Jay?
Yo. That is actually the you saw Zube when I was telling you about the story the other day about me singing in that call. That is the exact title of the call of the song I was singing. My mic wasn't muted. Anyway, right. So this week, obviously, we do have promo stream. But before I go into promo stream, everybody did see this nice little sneaky announcement yesterday, which was on my Facebook. Here's my Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, the Kill Race tournament. It was initially going to be our new blue team, but unfortunately, somebody didn't turn up, so I did have to fill in. I can confirm we did play 6th. We did finish the first half as first, but we had a couple of bad games, and we did quite well, to be fair. So, massive shout out to Tom and Nathan, who I've not played Apex in season 4. They carried me to hell. It was fun. It was fun. Nathan is an absolute beast. I think one game he dropped like 12, 13 kills, and we won the actual game. So it was phenomenal on that one. But everybody wants Packcast. Everybody wants promo stream. Remember, this is the final promo stream before we do have the break. When we come back that week, the data that will be used from this week for requirements and productivity will be used in the week that we do come back. So please remember that. But I'm going to give you 2 minutes to get anybody that you want to get into here. And then I will announce the Packcast, the promo stream winners. We've got some good ones this week. Ooh, we have got some good ones this week. So content creation. Are we ready for this?
Let's do it.
I want to see a drum roll. Ready? Content creation promo winner is Nubskull.
Nubskull. The skull of Nub. The skull of
Nub. Awesome.
So can we get
that sounds a lot more glorious.
Emotes, everything in chat. There we go. Nubskull is the winner of promo stream for Monday.
Well deserved.
She will be live, more likely playing Dead by Daylight. Probably, we don't know. She'll probably confirm that with her post, but massively well done. She's hit 100% since she's been in the organization. So she has got a promo stream. So
awesome.
What awesome. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
No problem. Absolutely. It is well deserved.
Well deserved.
Guys, thoughts on that one?
She's since day one. She's been very kind and she's very helpful. She's a giving person. I mean, she rates everybody after her live stream. She'll go literally into the Discord and see who's live and say, "Oh, so this person from Wicked Wolves Gaming is live. Let's go over there." And I admire her for that. And her chat as well, her mod is a great person and is very respectful to everybody that goes in there. I mean, this girl has a lot of potential and future here with WWG.
Absolutely, cannot agree anymore. Right, competitive. So, have we got any ideas? Anybody know who? Any names? No.
It's hard to name drop because if it's not the guy, there's going to be disappointing for the guy.
Putting us on the spot.
No, it's not me. So that's the only thing I can really say.
This is very true. But I want to see another drum roll, please.
Okay. We need to get an actual drum for this. We have drum rolls every week, and my fingers hurt.
Do you know what? Let me go onto YouTube. 1 second.
I'm just going to YouTube drum roll.
Can we not get the countdown theme tune instead?
The countdown.
Wait 30 seconds. All right, just that. Okay, fair enough.
Are you for real? Like
no, just the ending point. That's what he's talking about. Okay.
And the winner is
Henleys.
Yep. So he is obviously, well, he's been playing in the purple team. He's been doing amazingly well. But Henleys does have promo stream for next Wednesday. Joe Hamster, thank you very much for the bits, my dude. Much appreciated as always. Right. So moving on to the final one is support and managers. This person has been in for a while. They don't really stream, which is interesting. Okay. But I've been doing some phenomenal work.
Okay.
So
I've
seen them in chat. I stream 1 to 3 weeks.
The managers.
No. I'm going to be once we've gone through all the managers and support, I will probably do a promo at the end, just for a bit of crack. But support and managers is going to go to Denny Star.
I don't think I've ever seen her stream, so that's pretty cool.
Exactly. She does not stream, but I think it's absolutely spot on that she does some. She gets herself out there. I've already spoke to Ashton about this, and we've already pre-planned it. She is the person behind the emotes. We can see them being spammed here, and here.
Oh yeah.
But they are phenomenal. So cannot stress how much deserved this is. I've had a lot of people message me about the quality of work that she is doing. So phenomenal work. Then it's massively deserved on that.
Yeah, she is an awesome lady. She does amazing work. She does move mountains for the Wolves. Definitely well deserved. 100% agree with that.